Hi, Aries. I'm Lo. So, we are going to try to bring this into a time period of August 5th to August 11th. This will be wherever Aries falls in your chart. If you're dealing with an Aries, taking on the energy of an Aries, or you're just generally led to this message for whatever reason. Let's see what we can get for you. This is going to be the second time that I've recorded for you, so let's see if it goes through. All you could hear on my last video were my kids yelling because they're playing a game. So, see what we can do. And see if the same cards come out too. See if we get the same energies. Aries. Different energies, Aries. So let's see. All right. We have the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, 2 8s, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So, you're coming to an end of a cycle. If you are the female or are dealing with a female, they look very good. They're very knowledgeable. This is somebody that you could even call a sage in your life. Maybe you're going to them for knowledge. You've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Eight of Cups. So, when dealing with childhood issues, you could be feeling drained. The need to protect yourself from someone who is not careful with their words or is not honest, or this could be you, where you are not very honest and are being very defensive. Like, you know how you go, like, if you were to approach a cheater and they would automatically start lying and defending themselves. Like, that's the energy of these two cards together. So you may have that energy around you where you're dealing with someone like that. And the High Priestess is very secretive. You also have the moon, well, half moon in this card. Let's go ahead and clarify and see what other messages we can bring forward. Oh, I didn't even tell you. So I'm going to keep it pretty much the same for August with the decks that I use and how I use them. And I'll be doing the first spread with the first general spread with the Vice Versa Tarot, clarified by the Spellcasters Tarot. Spiritual guidance, because to me that's the most important part of our journey, is where we are on an awakened level, and that is with these are gorgeous. These are by far one of my favorite decks, and spiritually drawn to this deck. And that's the Shadowscape. And then the love reading with the tarot sexual magic. And this is the one that I'm most drawn to for love right now. And I am thinking about going into oracle cards. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. I've got so much going on that if I do it, it's like a split decision. So with 2 8s, that's power, strength, courage. We're not going to take those. That was a lot. And I'm sorry, right now I'm recording with just my phone. And I've got a table that's like this big. So I can't really show you my table, and I'd constantly have you down and up and down and up. And it would make me sick. So we're just gonna hang out and try to do it this way. Okay, guys. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, an Aquarius, an Aries, so let's see. And the cards we have are the King of Wands, reversed. And it could be another Aries, or you're embodying the Devil. The 7 of Wands in reverse. So you've got the 7 of Wands twice. The King of Swords. And the Hierophant reversed. So you might have someone lying to you, stating that they are psychic, or like they lie about knowing more about religion than they do, or they pretend to be on a more woke level than they really are. I don't know why you would do that. I mean, everybody's in a process. It also could be that you question religious beliefs. You question if you should even be outside the box. Maybe you feel a little weird being unconventional, but it's okay to be weird. So, these two together would mean, remember that energy I told you, but with these two together, it's like standing within your truth, standing up for the truth, speaking the truth. So you could be surrounded by somebody who's being defensive because you're speaking the truth. And then the High Priestess with the 7 of Wands in reverse is like you no longer need to be secretive. You no longer have to stand your ground because you know what it is. Like, you have the knowledge, you have the book. You're speaking your truth. There's no longer a reason to have to defend yourself. And in the past, you could have been defending yourself. Like I said, this energy around you possibly be someone from your past, from your childhood, someone that you built a great deal with, so you knew a while, you built a friendship or relationship or work ship with, but it was a very toxic relationship, had no good foundation, and that led you into having to defend yourself and speak your truth. Also, it might, I'm thinking it's you, Aries, that just, it's not worth it anymore. I stood up, I spoke my truth, I said what it is, I no longer have to defend myself, I'm walking away. But you're a little, you're a little bit of asshole about it. And sometimes you have to be a little bit of an asshole. And that's okay. Just remember, what you put out, you get back. So, but sometimes that's what they respond to, is someone being an asshole. And, if that's what it took, that's what it took. Just remember that, try to have it within everyone's best intent, with the best intent. So that when it comes back, it's not coming back to you in a way that is like the will reversed. You don't want that. But it looks like you're not going to put up with people's bullshit anymore, Aries. And that one kind of came out all over the place, so it was hard to put it in order. But looks like you just got fed up. You just got fed up. You're not dealing with it anymore. If you had to snap, make sure you catch yourself before you snap too hard. My brother is an Aries, and my daughter is an Aries. And my daughter's got my attitude. I'm not an Aries, but I'll take on that energy if I need to. Spiritual guidance. For those that are trying to fix their selves and move on their best paths. Let's see what we got for you, Aries. The 10 of Wands. Okay. The 4 of Swords. Kind of see what that's saying. The Chariot. And the Devil. So that's the Devil twice. Aries very much could be dealing with a Capricorn. Very much. And this person could possibly, and like I said, you could possibly have a Capricorn in your space telling you that they can predict your future, and they really can't. They really can't. And they're leading you astray. Be careful with that. Be careful with who you trust on your spiritual journey. And it's hard because, you're never sure who's really psychic and who's really not, and you kind of just have to trust that when they say they're psychic, they are psychic. And, I'm sure there's ways of testing that theory. I've never tested a psychic. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. But just be careful. Be careful who you trust on your spiritual journey. And this Capricorn could have water in their chart. Or it's going to happen in the time up to the time of Scorpio. with the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, you might have a bad Capricorn and a good Capricorn. Like, you could have a bad Capricorn telling you that they're a psychic, and then you could have a Capricorn that's really, truly a psychic trying to help you. And they have water in their chart, or it's going to take up till the time of Scorpio. And that's when you'll meet this person. Kind of puts it kind of far out there, but, you know, time is fluid. But you drop the burdens and rest. Like, if you need to take, even sometimes on your spiritual journey, you need to take a break. And you may just need to take a break and clear your energy and try to focus on, you know, when you speak to your angels and your guides and you're trying to resonate with people, only bring in those of pure unconditional love to my purest, for my purest good. At least that's what I try to do, and I've been pretty lucky in running into, you know, I've got a lot of tarot readers that I've watched before I've actually struck out on my own. And they're amazing. They really are. And a couple of them say that they are psychic, and you can, you know, with what they can predict and you can see come true. So I'm sure there are ways of seeing through facades. And I know that when I speak to my angels or my guides, you know, I ask to be protected and for only what's of my best interest to come through and for me to resonate with, so that there's no confusion. Because I went through a time that, you know, I wanted to make every message resonate with me. And my guide stepped in and was like, no, you can't do that. Those aren't meant for you. But when you get into spiritual overload, you tend to want to do those things. This is going to be love. Singles, couples, situationships, no labels, whatever. It don't matter. We'll see what comes out. Okay. My favorite card, Aries. With the success card. This is like unconditional love for me. I love it. Look at it. Just look at it. It's beautiful. And then this is success. Then we got the Queen of Wands. Oh, look at that. King and Queen of Wands. Didn't even notice that. So, you two are so much alike. You pair together perfectly if you are in a relationship or if you're just dating. Like, you may feel like you've known this person forever if you've just met and you're dating. Or you have been in a relationship with this person for a very long time and you're extremely happy. You're both extremely attracted to each other. Like, you will find places to have fun wherever you are. You have transformed your relationship into what you want it to be. And you're very successful. If you're single, I don't see you just messing around. You're out there looking for the the other half of yourself. Like, you want commitment and you want happiness. And you've transformed yourself. And you're going to be successful with getting the love that you feel you deserve. It's beautiful. It's amazing, Aries. It kind of felt like I was all over the place, but I hope you could pull a message from that from me. From that from me. I don't know. Long days, Aries. I love all of you. Subscribe. I will be coming on probably every other day to every 2 days to do free readings. I will be putting out weekly and monthly readings. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram for daily reads. And hit up my email for any in-depth readings, Reiki, any questions, anything like that. I will talk to you guys next time.